Well, this Sunday, about 1,000 people expected to skip the elevators and climb New York's One World Observatory in honor of a New York City firefighter who died when he stayed behind to save others in one of the Twin Towers on 9/11. Now, the annual event raises money for our injured service members. Frank Siller joins me now. He's the founder of Tunnel to Towers. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Heather.
And you're also Stephen Siller's brother.
Yes.
And you started this foundation to keep his memory alive. Tell us about him and take us back to that day, September 11th, 2001.
Well, you know, Stephen was on his way home to play golf with his other brothers and turned his truck around, went back to his firehouse, got his gear, drove to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, where it was closed for security reasons. So he strapped a 60 pounds of fire gear on his back. He ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, which is almost 2 miles long itself. You know, when he got to the other side, he joined so many other firefighters that gave up their lives that day. So we have an event every year, the last Sunday in September, September 24th this year, that retraces his final heroic footsteps. We're so proud now that we also do a climb. We do a climb every year at the Freedom Tower.
Right.
And what that climb represents, the heroism, the acts of courage, the loss of life inside the stairwells. You know, Captain Billy Burke, we know, lost his life on the 27th.
Tell us about him, because it's also in honor of him. And he was on the 27th floor, and he was telling other firefighters to get out when he already knew that one of the towers had fallen.
I'll catch up. You know, I'll catch up to you. That's what he was saying. I'll get, you know, he gave up his life to save somebody else, try to save somebody else. And so many firefighters were saving people that day, and police officers, and people just went to work. You know, the acts of heroism. You know, the climb this Sunday is 2,226 steps.
Wow.
And I look at it like there's probably 2,226 stories you can tell of acts of heroism where people gave up their lives and people saved lives that day. So we're very proud that we're able to do this. And
your brother really, truly was a hero. He left behind, what, his wife and 5 children?
Yeah, my brother Stephen and his wife had 5 beautiful children. They're all doing well, but, you know, they're very proud of all the things that we're doing. But, you know, the money raised from this...
Tell us about the Building for America's Bravest program before we have to go.
Right. So we're building houses all across America for the most catastrophically injured service members, double, triple, quadruple amputees, those who paid the biggest price for our freedom, because we know they went to war because of what happened on September 11, 2001. So the money that we raised this weekend for the tower climb will help build these houses. We're giving one away next Tuesday in Bethel, Pennsylvania, to Corporal Tim Donnelly. We have hundreds that we committed to build. We need the help. Tunnel to Towers.
People can help.
TunnelToTowers.org, because we build them all over the country. We just did one in Montana. We're doing one in Idaho. We have one in Iowa. You know, we do all over the United States. So we need as much help as we can get to make sure that we honor the sacrifice for those who died on 9/11, but we do good in their name.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Frank, for joining us. We really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing Stephen's story with us.
Thank you.
And making a difference.
Thank you, Heather.